Right, welcome to the Illawarra Songwriters live stream. My name is Anthony Snape, and the aim here is to build this space into a positive, encouraging online community interested in enriching the music culture of the South Coast by connecting like-minded creative individuals, people like you. And you guys. Promoting original writing, our future online sessions intend to expose and unite songwriters and music artists to a wider audience and to each other. If you are interested in being an advocate or even being on the show, helping to build this space, we would love to hear from you. If someone you know would like to be on this show, or if you think someone else should be on the show, please send us a DM and remember to like the page and share it right now. Welcome to Illawarra Songwriters, everyone. Hi, Tansy and Guy. Hi, hey. Tanya. Hey, Mem. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Aaron.
Hey.
So what we're going to do is we'll just talk a little bit early up in the front end of the show about where you've been playing. So, Tansy and Guy, what have you been up to, and have you been playing any shows out, seen any original shows lately?
We haven't actually. We've been
a little COVIDed. So
yes,
I got into production during COVID. So I've seen a few of the Illawarra musicians like Red around, like the percussionists, playing gigs. The band called Pockets, mate, I was playing the Los Amigos with. He's been getting some good gigs at the Illawarra.
Nice.
And then seeing the show, like. Paul Green, and last week I was quite impressed with the last week's show. Like that Van Laura, that voice, that Van Laura,
good.
That was. And I just this week I saw a few videos up at Ryan's online, and I thought,
that's awesome.
Nice voice, really good voice.
This is what this is about: bringing people together so people can know who's around, like other writers that are here, other voices. You may want to use another voice on a recording that you're doing or something like that. And it's great to know. Peter says hi, everyone. There he is. Peter was on the show last week. Oh, last week or the week before. All right. So Tanya, how have you been? Have you been playing any shows?
No. Once COVID hit, I was in a cover band, and we were just doing stuff for the last several years, and then when COVID hit, I just decided to start working on my music again and just recording more than performing. So I kind of took a break from performing.
I think everyone's been in the studio, which is really fun. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Have you been out to any open mic nights, anyone? Anyone been to open mic nights? Anything like that going on we should know about? Mem and Nick, where have you been?
So there's the Thirroul open mic out at the Ryans. Where Mem and I are pretty much regulars out there. We go out there almost every week if we can.
That's Thursdays, right? Every Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursdays from 7 o'clock.
Yeah, 7 o'clock. Yeah, really supportive environment there. Really
that's awesome. That's where I met you guys, actually. And that's where I first launched Illawarra Songwriters, because I'd been looking for a wonderful community of songwriters ever since moving to the Illawarra, and I had not found anyone. Scotty Beauford has called in. Hi there, he says. Hi.
Hey, Scotty.
Welcome, Scotty. And if you've just tuned into the show, make sure you share it so people can tune in to the live Illawarra Songwriters show happening right now. Lisa, how have you been?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah. Pretty quiet.
Yeah, pretty good. Have you been playing anything lately? Have you been out and about?
No. I've been a bit of a homebody, but I've been up to Ryan's before and down at the Bottle Rocket here in Nowra, and we went up to Dapto Diamond Dogs the other day. So
I've heard that's pretty good.
A bit of a go. Yeah. They're all really great.
And is the Bottle Rocket a regular thing in Nowra?
I think it's just come back. Yeah, so I think that's a Thursday nighter as well.
Oh, right. Okay, great. Cool. It'd be good to have like a regular show somewhere on the coast, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, everywhere. It'd be really cool to find them, so everyone could just sort of move around. Aaron, what about you? You been out and about?
I've just been under a rock, really. I've been hiding away for a while.
All right. Well, you know what? You're going to be the first one up for us tonight. So I'm going to bring everyone off, and Aaron, you and I chat here, and we'll see all you guys later on. All right, Aaron, tell us a little bit about yourself. We want to hear about you and your music, what you've been up to, and where your music comes from. Tell us a little about you as an artist.
Well, I've been playing guitar for roughly 22 years or something now, and
Yep.
just been doing it all at home, really.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's where you get good. Play it
Yeah,
as
that's
much
it,
as you
man.
can.
And a
Cool.
lot of my
Well,
music comes from, hard times, depression, anxiety and stuff, and
yeah,
it's probably a great way to get it out there. And I like to,
totally is.
give people closure and stuff with my song lyrics and sort of thing.
Awesome. So I'm going to
Yeah.
leave you on the stage now. Tell us about the song you're about to play, and then let us hear it.
Yeah.
Take it away, Aaron.
Well, this song's called Quicksand. It's about just rough times in life, really, and yeah, so it goes a little bit like this. Tears fall down from my eyes. Why did you say goodbye? I can't live in a world full of pain. Thoughts of you drive me insane. Clouds take over, rain, wind, and lightning. Oh, I'm sick of fighting. Water slowly rising, suffocating feeling. I thought I was your man, now I'm drowning in this quicksand. Oh, oh, life was great, life had meaning. Until you left me one late evening. We said we'd be together forever. Now I'm running the coldest weather. Clouds take over, rain, wind, and lightning. Oh, I'm sick of fighting. Water slowly rising, suffocating feeling. I thought I was your man, now I'm drowning in this quicksand. Oh, I'm sick of fighting. Oh. screwed up a little bit, but,
Man.
you know, it always happens.
That was awesome. Are you playing in an open tuning there?
I was actually playing in a C with a bit of a C's down the bottom here.
It sounds beautiful. I
Yeah,
mean,
so it's like
there was some internet compression going on, and it was a bit. Your internet there is not that great, but the chords came through, and you could hear your beautiful melodies. It was fantastic. Well done. So,
Cheers,
have
man.
you recorded that?
No, I'm in the process of starting to do some recordings now. So
Awesome. You doing it
Yeah.
at home, or are you working with a producer?
just at home. I've been producing music for about 11 years now. So
Dude,
yeah.
fantastic. Well, when you do have that and release it, where can people find it? Where are they going to
I've got I've just got Facebook, and it's under the Aaron Pace.
Great.
So you just type that in, and you should be able to find some of my stuff. I've got some little videos that I've, you know, recorded just off the phone here and there. But yeah.
Brilliant. Well, when you've got that done, make sure you come back here so we can talk about it again, and we can show the recording, even the video that you do. It'd be really great to have you back. Awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for
That'd be
being
great.
here. If you want to
Thanks,
hang around
man.
to the end, we'll probably chat at the end. Otherwise, you know, great to have you. Great to meet you here, Aaron.
Thanks, man. Legend.
All right. See you soon.
See ya.
All right. Next up, we will bring in Mem and Nick. Hey, guys. Oh, we need to unmute you. Now, I chose you because you were the next in line on the video. How are you guys?
Pick one.
Yeah. So if there's
So
two
let's
separate
talk-
things here.
So let's talk to Mem first. So, sorry, you've only got one set of headphones. I gotcha. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us all about Mem and where you've been at and what you've been doing.
Mem usually plays with a band. So we're normally a trio. Sometimes we've got a drummer who joins us as well. And we used the COVID period to just rehearse and really hone our songs together as a band. So this is a very naked feeling being here without the backup. Yeah,
It totally is, isn't it? When you
Yeah.
play live, especially in this internet kind of in front of a computer thing, it's such a weird
Yeah.
feeling. But,
Yeah.
you know, dive in. Dive in and see how we go. All right.
All right.
So, what song are you going to share with us today?
This is one that I only ever really play solo. It's called Distance Lover. And it's probably one of your typical heartbreak songs about picking the wrong people as partners, picking the ones who are never available, and the fallout that comes from that. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, take it away.
Okay. All right. Hang on, I've lost a capo. All right. You come and go when you feel like it. You come and go. I'm on my own, and I've been that way for 5 long years, and I don't know what it's like to hold someone, what it's like to need someone anymore. I built a wall, darling, I built a wall. You ran away from her. You ran away to your island home, so you could grieve for her, so you could breathe without her once more. and I will be your distant lover. We'll share secrets with each other. And when you feel we come too close, you let me go. You let me go. Patience is 1,000 miles from anywhere, and pictures break the silence that you hold. But we were friends before you learned to use me up, to fill your holes. We're not just two hearts learning how to mend. And I will be your distant lover, and we'll share secrets with each other. When you feel we come too close, you let me go. You let me go.
Beautiful. Have you got a recording of that song?
No, I don't. No, I haven't got recordings of any.
No recordings of any of your songs yet?
Not as a solo artist, and I have one that's a couple of years old. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That,
so when you eventually do get around to recording that, like
this
why?
Year, yeah.
Okay, first of all, why haven't you got a recording? Okay, so when you do get a recording of that song and you start putting down your songs, where can we find you? Where can we find you?
Mem Davis Collective, and on Facebook is Mem Davis Music, just to have something inconsistent.
It's always a good thing. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no worries. It's such a pleasure. And when you do get things up online, make sure you come back and tell us all about it.
Awesome, will do.
Is Nick sitting there somewhere?
He is. I'll swap the headphones over.
No worries. Thanks, Pam.
Thanks.
Bye. All right. Here he is. Hey.
Let's figure out how I'm going to do this.
Is that your red capo?
Yes.
Is red your favorite color?
Not necessarily. I think it was just the one that was in the shop. So
nice. I've seen many. I think I've owned like 100 black ones, but I've got a gold one, but not a red one. I haven't seen a red one. So tell us about yourself. Tell us about your music, where what you've been writing, where you've been playing. Tell us about you.
Yeah, sure. Well, firstly, I'm over at Mem's place doing this. I've got a little 7-month-old at home. So playing music.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. So playing music at this time is probably not going to work too well. So I'm trying to sneak off into a quiet room, but I don't want to wake him up. I don't think Mum would be too happy with me. So, yeah.
Have you been getting much sleep at all?
Plenty, actually. So, yeah, he's pretty good. I'm very happy.
Lucky buggers.
Yeah. Yes, very lucky, I think.
I think you are.
Yeah,
right, so tell us about you.
So, yeah, over COVID, kind of getting out and trying to busk a bit. So at the moment, I'm kind of competing with Scotty. He's still on listening.
Yeah, there he is. Scotty says, beautiful song, Mem. There you go. Oh, there you go. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Scotty. How you doing?
So have you guys ever turned up at the same spot and had to fight over it?
A couple of times. Like there's one spot that we both go to, and I think I've been there a couple of times where he's turned up and wanted to play, and then I think I've done the same a couple of times with him. So yeah,
that'd make a good video clip actually.
It would, I reckon.
Fighting over a busking
a busking spot. That'd be great. But I met you, Anthony, at the live streamer.
Oh yeah, okay. Great.
Yeah, we had a gig. I think it was myself, and then you, Pockets, and then Scotty played as well. So
it's the Australia Day one, I think.
I think so. Was it the Australia Day? No, I'm not sure. No, it wasn't the Australia Day one. So
maybe the first one. Oh, cool, awesome.
Yeah, I just remember I was actually blown away by your songwriting and your voice. It was amazing.
Thank you very much.
I was so happy when you started this, and I was like, I need to be a part of it. So.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. All right, so tell us about the song you're going to play, and I'll leave you on the stage. Take it away, Nick.
Awesome. So I've been writing for a long time, and some of the songs I've got have been written recently, and some of them I've written a very long time ago. And it was a couple of years ago, I picked up a few songs. It was like, I like this song. It's just not great yet, and give it a few tweaks, change a few things, and now it's a song I use quite regularly. So I've got a couple of those. This one's going to play today. Was a friend of mine. His brother committed suicide when I was about 16, and I wrote this as kind of a letter from the brother who had committed suicide to my friend, and it was kind of written from beyond the grave. And at the time when I wrote it, it was quite like a really lovely song, but it still had a few Jude lyrics, so I've kind of changed it up a bit. So how's the sound with that? Good. No, settle down, I'll sing you a song. Summer lines echo on and on to explain expression on my face. Though it holds us all at bay, and I was a traveler here. Now I've gone back home, set free. By the ashes you've thrown. Souls, fools across the floor, and shattered lines that have no meaning at all. Kind of cows from a room with a view. Something now that seems quite unworldly too. And I was a traveler here. Now I've gone back home, I'm set free by the ashes you've thrown. And I was a traveler here. Now I've gone back home, I'm set free. And I was a traveler here, oh, now I've gone back home, set free by the ashes you've thrown. I shake hands, and I was a traveler here. Now I've gone back home, I'm set free. By the ashes you've thrown.
Woo! Yeah. I was playing along. It's a very cool song
sweet.
to play along to. It's got such a groove to it. It's great. I could see the guy was playing along as well in the background there. Awesome. So tell us, Deb, have you recorded that one or anything else?
Yeah, I've got lots. Haven't recorded that one. I've just started kind of recording recently, just at home, and kind of got my own little setup there. Slowly starting to build up what I've got. So recently, just went out and bought a new microphone and a few things, a condenser mic, so I can kind of get some of those really good, nice vocals in. What did I get? It's just to escape my brain.
Was it a Rode?
Yes, a Rode one.
NT2 or 1 or?
I think it's one of those. My dynamic mic is a Rode as well, the N1, which I really love. So I went with the Rode one. So yeah,
cool. Yeah, they're pretty hardy. Those ones, they're pretty good. So Scotty says, "Great song, Nick." Kath says,
Thanks,
"Hey
Scotty.
all, that was a pretty cool song." Thanks, Kath.
Thanks, Gav.
Awesome. If you are watching now, make sure you do send us a little comment, just a little thumbs up or something, just to let us know that you're here. That would be awesome. And I'll share any comments that come up that are awesome. All your comments are awesome, I'm sure. Thanks for being here, Nick. Where can we find your
Thank you.
music?
At the moment, it's Nick Kempsky Music. I'll put the thing up there. I've got a file on Facebook, and I've just started to put some stuff on Spotify as well. So, which is great. So, trying to go into that process. The things that are up there right now are a bit scratchy, but yes, it seems to be the way to go. So, yeah.
Can you put your links in the comments?
Mm-hmm.
And that goes to everyone. Put your links to your music in the comments as well so people can find them. If you've just logged on and you found Illawarra Songwriters now, welcome. We've found a community of songwriters. Please leave a comment so we know you're here. We'll come back to you, Nick. If you guys want to hang around, we'll have a chat after the show's done as well. All right. Coming up, we have Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? Actually, just quickly, Nick. Peter just says, great song. I think he's in a delay. Peter saw Nick playing at the live stream, so that was cool. Hey, Lisa. How you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Really good, really good. So tell us about you and your music, and just tell us all about you.
All about me.
All about you.
My name's Lisa. I have a really long surname, hence the alphabet, because that's just much easier. I've been playing guitar sort of on and off since I was a teenager, but never really got anywhere with it. The same as writing, sort of a bit of poetry and whatnot, and really only started putting them together as songs for the last few years. And performing's just really, really scary. So I love sitting in my little room here with the door shut and playing away. And I sort of envision that it would be really great to write for other people, but that's hard to get into. So I sort of got to get out of my shell a little bit and get comfortable playing for people to spread the word a little bit first, I think.
I think that's it's a great thing doing it this way because you get to be in your safe zone and play at the same time. So it's like, it's slowly getting out, and where if you do this enough, you'll be able to just walk into a gig somewhere and just like own it.
You would think that. You would think that. But it's actually almost just as scary sitting here in front of my computer, not being able to see anyone and still knowing people are listening. That's really weird.
Right.
But
let's just pretend no one's listening at all. That's all right.
Yeah.
So tell us about the song you're going to play and take it away. I'll leave you on stage.
All right, no worries. Well, I usually write fairly sad, depressing kind of music, which I guess a lot of artists do, but this one's a little bit of fun, so we'll give it a shot. It's called Wishing I Was You. I dreamed of being rich and famous, like you, living the high life, iconic and faceless, champagne cocktails and jet flights. I wanted exciting and reckless, royals and parties till sunrise, unstable and breathless, love affairs, no consequences. But I'm at home all alone, just watching the TV. When it gets boring I'll read, soon I'll be asleep, dreaming of the life that I would rather lead, wishing I was you while you were wishing you were me, wishing you were me. You say fame and fortune is hollow, fictional friends and heartbreak. Truth becomes gossip, indulgence and prescribed escapes. You dream of being ordinary, like me, standard and basic. Life uncomplicated, happiness without all the fake shit. But I'm at home all alone, just watching the TV. When it gets boring I'll read, soon I'll be asleep. Yeah, 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 dreaming of the life that I would rather lead. Wishing I was you, while you are wishing you were me. Wishing you were me. We know the grass isn't any greener, we know the water isn't any sweeter. We know a break from reality is grand, and when the glitter wears off, reality isn't that bad. And sometimes these things don't turn out how you planned, and we still always want what we don't already have. But I'm at home all alone, just watching the TV. When it gets boring I'll read, soon I'll be asleep. Yeah, 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 dreaming of the life that I would rather lead. Wishing I was you, while you were wishing you were me. Wishing I was you, while you were wishing you were me. Wishing I was you, while you were wishing you were me. Wishing you were me.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Lisa. I remember your voice. You've got such a beautiful voice. And
thank
it's just awesome. It sounded fantastic across here. And so I think that you know, you just need to get and play as much as you can, honestly. It's a beautiful song as well.
Thank you.
So are you recording any of your stuff yet?
Oh, look, I've sort of, you know, just on the camera on the computer recorded some stuff and popped it up on my Facebook page and whatnot. I worked with Sid Green.
Oh, great.
You know, Sid, he's absolutely fantastic.
I see the
so
T-shirt in the
beautiful.
back there.
Oh, yeah, we're kind of 1920 stalkers.
Yeah,
you'll see
nice.
us there with the number plates and stuff. But
Yeah, good.
yeah, so I've worked with Sid and produced one other song, a different one to this one. And as I save up the dollars, I'll start to get them sort of all done. And
So have you released the songs you've been doing with Sid yet?
No, I've only done one, and we've got it sort of to that finished draft stage, but I haven't mastered and whatnot, so I'm sort of not sure what to, if to wait or to do it or to, I don't know.
So when you eventually do release, where are we going to be able to find your stuff?
Everywhere, I hope.
Okay, all right. Do you have a
I don't know.
website yet, or no? No, nothing.
No website,
Okay,
just
cool.
Facebook. So I'm Lisa
Well,
Alphabet on there and Instagram. So
as soon as you do, make sure you come back on here and show us, because we'd love to support you and, you know, put the music out there to everyone. So that would be
Awesome.
very, very cool.
thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for doing it. It's awesome.
No worries. Hang around to the end if you like. We can have a chat. All right. Let's jump on. Let's see who we've got coming up next. Tanya, how you doing? Oh, you have to unmute. I don't think I can unmute. I think you've got to unmute yours. Oh, no, I got you.
Oh, no.
I got you.
Yes,
No, I've got you. I
you
unmuted you.
muted it.
How are you?
Hi, good. It's really nice to meet you, Anthony. I've heard a lot about you from friends.
Oh, good. Oh, hopefully all good. But this is
Yeah,
not about
all
me.
good.
This is about you. Tell us all about you. What have you been up to? And tell us about you as an artist. You know, give us a rundown.
Okay, I've been in music most of my life since I was a teenager. I've done cabaret shows and theatre, and then I worked for BMG Records when I was younger. So
Wow.
I've been inside as well as outside the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a break, and then I went to the US for 3 years and travelled across the states and worked in just amazing bands. Got to meet really beautiful musicians, world-class musos who just, saw this young Aussie chick and took her under their wing and taught me a lot. So
wow, I bet there was some stories there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. I just got to be exposed to music that we don't get exposed to here, bluegrass and barbershop music and just amazing things. So I learned harmonies and I learned a lot. But I was burnt out. I was exhausted. We were performing 3-4 nights a week, and after 3 years of that, I just came home and took a long break. Didn't know what I wanted to do, and then COVID hit, and my cover band couldn't play anymore. And I went, man, I miss music so much. What am I going to do? And I thought, well, what am I doing with my original music? So I joined iHeart Songwriting Club.
Oh, iHeart, fantastic! Yeah,
and it was the best thing I ever did for myself.
Great.
Just getting that feedback, and all of a sudden I started writing songs and went, oh my gosh, I so believe in this. So I went and put the ear to the ground and found a producer that I really like. I'm in his studio right now.
Yeah.
and started recording. So
who are you? Whose studio are you in?
Is James Alden Lawrence.
Say again.
Is James Alden Lawrence.
Oh, fantastic!
He's
Great.
in Berry.
Oh, awesome! And so he's a producer who works with lots of different people.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, great, fantastic! Oh, well, we should get him on the show later on as well. If not tonight, another time, so he can tell us about the artists he's working with, including you. So, this song that you're going to play for us. Now, we also have a video of yours to play afterwards that we can chat. So when we play videos, we usually chat through them and you can explain what's going on through your video. But tell us about this song. I'll leave you on. So do an intro to the song and I'll leave you on to play it and I'll talk to you afterwards. Take it away.
So I wrote this song recently as a celebration of coming back to music and falling in love with my music all over again. And I just wanted it to be a simple, happy song, and a little tongue-in-cheek and a little humble. So it's called Plain Old Me. Just when I thought there's no reason or rhyme to take chances with the songs that I write, I was wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Resurrected my music again. Got together with some of my songwriter friends where I belong. Yeah, I belong. Dusting up the covers of my originality, peeling off the cobwebs from my music history, yeah. Rocking guitar solos over my piano, though I'm no Dave Gilmour or that girl Nora Jones. Nah, I'm just plain old me. Hey, in another lifetime I got musically burned, so I stopped believing in my creative worth. I was wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Dusting up the covers of my originality, peeling off the cobwebs from my music history, yeah. Rocking guitar solos over my piano, though I'm no Dave Gilmour or that girl Nora
All right. Awesome. What a range you have there. My goodness, you can tell. I can imagine that voice fronting a band. That would have been so much fun. All right, we're going to jump into your video here.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, I wrote this song after the lockdown and being separated from my wonderful daughters that I absolutely adore, adult daughters.
Yeah.
And it was a song about celebrating seeing them and being just blown away by how much their life has changed and how beautiful they are, and they're, watching them grow up, being a mum.
Wow. Are these your kids in the video?
No, I had a person from Fiverr create the video for me by an idea that I had, because I wanted it to surpass just the personal. I wanted it to be about mothers, and first responders and those people, coming home to their kids. And
Great.
the photos and the artwork that you see in this are mine. The artwork, I'm an artist as well. So all this, there's my children.
Wow. Do you work in lots of different mediums or?
Yes, I do.
Great. Where did you record this?
At my producers at James's studio.
This is another one of your drawings?
Yes. So that's
Have you
my
ever-
youngest daughter, Jamie. That's my youngest daughter, Sarah.
Have you ever thought of doing? Seen a few people do art, while performance art, creating images while like in the middle of a gig, like with over a piece of music, and then selling that art at the gig.
That's a great idea.
Which is cool. Sarah gives you the hearts. Thanks for commenting, Sarah.
Haha, that's my daughter. Hi, Mummy. That's my granddaughter, Katie,
Cool.
in the photo here.
It's a beautiful spot. Great sunset.
Yes. And that's Jamie. That's another painting I did of my daughter. That was really nice. That's me. It was nice to get a chance to use the art and bring it together. It's the first time I've been able to get to do a video.
Yeah. Is it your producer doing the solo?
Yes.
Cool. Very cool. I like the way they brought the images together. So you said that you used somebody on Fiverr.
I did, yes.
That's great. There's lots of really innovative ways of making video clips at the moment. Because we've got to come up with content, so much content, and there's lots of different ways of making this happen. Fiverr, for those people who don't know, is a website where you can just get people that are creatives to do things for different value, different amounts of money.
Yes, and surprisingly, not as much as you'd think.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's my artwork I created for the single as well.
Well done. Fantastic. So, where can people find your music? Where can they find you?
Well, at the moment, I'm on Facebook. I have a page that I've joined my art and music, so it's Tanya Art and Music.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to get the single released in time for this, but I've had some issues with APRA, so
Right, okay.
when it won't be long now, and then it'll be released through Spotify and all the usual channels. So
Wonderful. So
I can come back, as you said, and drop in a little link if
absolutely,
you like.
yeah, do that for sure. And Nick has put his links in the comments.
Yeah.
Kath says that she has a daughter who's let me just put this comment up. So you can check out her daughter's stuff. Please, Kath, let your daughter know about the show. We'd love to have her on. And so you don't have a website of your own yet?
I'm just in the process of building.
Rightio. So as soon as you have that, make sure you come on and let us know about it. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your music. That was wonderful. Thank you very, very much. Hang around to the end and we'll have a chat.
No worries. Thanks, mate.
No worries. Bye. All right. Now we have, lucky last, Tansy and Guy. How are you guys?
Pretty cool.
We're good.
Awesome.
So happy to be here, Anthony. Thanks for letting us on. This is awesome.
No worries. I could see you jamming along with the other guys. I think it's one of the things that I really enjoy doing while people are playing their songs. I love jamming along to the songs.
Yeah.
And
Nick's song just blew me away. The song about the ashes. That was so beautiful. I was singing. I was doing harmonies. He was playing along. And then when we got to the end, you had your guitar as well. Yeah.
I know, right?
Beautiful song.
The last artist was we were trying to pick
Tanya.
Tanya.
We're going. Oh, that voice. The voice. We're
She
going.
reminded us of a sound of a person or
the
something,
80s.
but neither of us could really pick it.
We're going.
Right.
Seekers, and the Melissa Etheridge. And Americana, but not so.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just,
That was cool.
But to be getting into that space in the writing, using her vocal with the chords, I noticed was listening to the guitar chords, and it was going really well with the voice. So.
Yeah, I noticed that too. The producer was, using the guitar as a harmony part in some of those things.
Yeah.
With
Yes.
the voice, and the blend was really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I noticed.
Yeah,
I noticed
awesome.
that too. Very cool. So tell us about you guys.
Hey.
Well, I came to the Gong probably 10 years ago. I was a musician, artist, designer. I was working at Choice magazine at the time. Had a bit of a sea change.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked around. About a year I was down here, and the Wollongong Blues Club started up, and I wanted to get behind something. So I went to one of their first days and saw their sign that graphics needed help, and I said, look, I'll help you with your graphics. I want to hang out, and I want to be part of the crew and everything. So the Blues Club took off for a good fair few years there, and they were really good. And that's where I dragged Tansy down to go on, and I didn't know that Tansy had done some sessions at Main Street with her own material.
Yeah, with Adam at Main Street.
And I'd known Tansy from probably about since 2000, something like that. So we did a few nights at the Blues Club, and we played at the Howlin' Wolf Bar when it sort of just kicked off. And then during that period, I got into a band called Sound of Coco, which for about 3 years we played around. Got into I think it was about 100 gigs in the first year or something. It just took off, and we were playing here, there, and everywhere. And so then I called Tansy again for a band called Blue Velours. And I got involved with Yo-Yo. I was doing the graphics for Yo-Yo Enterprises and things like that.
Cool.
And COVID hit, and I wanted to really, being from media and graphics and all that, I really wanted to learn production properly. I'd had a copy of Studio One, and I bought the Studio 5 Pro with the mastering in it when COVID hit. And I thought, that's where I'm going, right there. So, learning all about compression and EQ and panning left and right, and recording with different mics and all that kind of stuff. Just all in that, and it just really took me. So
that's great.
Again, I call up Tansy. We've got some unfinished business, and that's where December Rain come in. And so I ripped out one of the old drafts that we did, and I started working on it.
Yep.
And so then we did that.
So initially when we wrote it, it had about 3
Well, you know what?
verses.
Let's throw that up now and talk about it as we and then we'll get you to play live after the video. So
Sure.
Tell us all about this and where it came from. Well, we've got the sort of where it came from.
Well, initially, Nick's initial idea was he has these crazy ideas with songwriting.
We were sitting in a kitchen in Balgownie. I was living in Balgownie at the time, and it was December. And it was one of those hot, sultry days, and it was like I just wished the rain had come over the escarpment. And so we started tinkering around with a draft that we had done of this, and Tansy bought some lyrics, and then we just started talking about, you know, driving to Queensland, the cane fields, and Tansy had told me a story that she was from Queensland. And she lived on a property like that in Queensland. So then she took off and put down some lyrics, and we were just jotting down. And that night we ended up playing on Yo-Yo TV.
Nice.
So we took it, you know, live that night, just an acoustic version of it. I'm still getting used to it. Yeah. So thanks.
Yeah, and then when we were in Blue Velours, we did a more funky version of it.
Yeah.
But after Blue Velours kind of, we left Blue Velours, he called me a couple of years later and was like, hey, I really think we should do this. You know,
well,
I think we've got some unfinished business. And rejig the song.
Yeah.
And when I was rewriting the lyrics, because it kind of went from 3 verses to 2, Black Summer had happened in between, and I was just thinking, you know what? This song is about fortitude, and it's about coping with Australiana and everything that entails when you live on the land. And so I said to Nick, hey mate, how do you feel about we use this song to try and raise awareness and help the people that went through Black Summer and the animals that lost all their habitat? Because I feel like, you know, they had fires happen, and next month it was COVID. And they're kind of just like, bam, off the news. Nobody's talking about it anymore. Nobody, you know, the funds aren't coming through because everybody's into COVID now. And I just thought, why don't we try and raise awareness with the song and make it about them? And so that's what we did. And if we make any money from it, it'll go straight to Wires and Vivid Australia, who are helping both animals and people, the two different organisations. I just thought that was so cool to try and do something to raise awareness for them.
Then they were recording with Tansy. There's something like 40 backing vocals.
I can't help myself.
It's a way it leaves it up to the producer, you know, to filter through them all and just to choose the right ones.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Like
So
well into the evening, most evenings.
So with the video, who put the video together? And
it was me. I tend to do everything myself, like Nick does, and on the Wednesday I was like, okay, I've got to do a lyric video for it. So I just got a bunch of photographs that I put together myself, and I also got in touch with a Facebook group involved with some of the communities that were bereft by the fires, and I asked if any of them had some photographs that I could use to put in the video. And it's quite funny actually. You can tell as you're going along in the video that my skills with the words start getting better and better, because I can tell.
We get to this part of the video, and all of a sudden the effects start to come in, and it's like, oh, look at that!
Yeah, getting fancy.
It's funny, whenever I do video editing, usually it gets less towards the end because I'm running out of time, and I'm just throwing the back end in.
I was like putting in 19-hour days on that one because I had a deadline and I missed it by a day. Because I just didn't know how to do it, and I had to get all these apps and figure out how to work them and all of that sort of stuff.
That's the life of an independent artist. You know, we just jump in and we just figure it out and make it happen. That's just the way that we do it.
That's it, isn't it?
This is really lovely at the end.
We have to mention Terry, the harmonica player.
Yeah.
I started a new bluesy project, like a Delta blues with harmonica, and Terry, I was playing him some tracks and he started playing, and I'd never recorded harmonica before, and that's sort of a little bit of a difficulty because it's an acoustic instrument, and miking it up, and how you're going to do it in a home studio environment, which is not soundproof or anything. How's it going to happen? But it worked out really well. You sort of fit right in.
Great.
over that track. Yeah, I was happy with that.
That's awesome.
Eric Smith, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that's some of the pictures that the people gave to me to include in the video. That's little Ellie. She was their surviving dog when they came back to the house. I didn't think she'd be there, but...
You know, this is one of the things that independent artists and original music can do for local areas, right? This is what I felt was missing that I couldn't find when I first moved to the Illawarra, because people writing about, you know, things and bringing, you know, issues that are happening locally, you know, to the forefront through music and creativity. I think this is a super important thing to be able to do.
I agree.
And the more of this that happens, you know, I think the better it is, you know, generally for the community and all for music and for, you know, creatives and everything and everyone.
Yeah,
benefits,
I think so. I mean, music's life. Music helps you process life in so many different ways, different emotions, different growth, whether it's sadness, whether it's laughter, whatever it is. And I feel really strongly that, you know, it's like this big oral hug, and it's really good to use it to help each other, not just to, you know, here I am a cool and important songwriter person, you know, because I think music's about family. Yeah. It's about inviting people into your world and all kind of hanging out and being together. It's about togetherness, I think.
One of the things that I wanted to continually talk about on this show is the difference between the Australian vibe and supporting each other as artists and musicians, and being overseas and experiencing what that's like. There's this element of tall poppy syndrome that exists in Australia that really needs to go away, because it comes from the fact that things are we're in a smaller market and all that sort of stuff. Shawnee says music and singing heals and creates connection. It certainly does. She says love it. Wonderful. And I think that we don't need, it's an unnecessary thing, the whole tall poppy syndrome thing. I think it's very important to support each other. And it doesn't matter where people are at in their careers. Yeah. We should be lifting everyone up. Lift everyone up, because it just gets everyone to the next step. And the most important question is, like, where you're at now, where do you want to be? What can we do next to help? You know, and I think that's an important thing we all need to do, and reach out to each other and make that happen, because the whole industry benefits from that. Yeah. So how about you tell us about the song you're about to play? It's pretty funky, and we heard a little bit of it earlier. This is the last song for the show. I'm going to leave you on and tell us about it and take it away.
I wrote this song a little while ago, actually. It's on Spotify if you guys want to have a look at the recording of it. It actually came from quite a dark place, because at the time I was homeless, I was single, I was pregnant, and I was like in my last trimester. But I found this awesome place, St. Anthony's, where they would put you up while you were pregnant until you could find an alternative accommodation. And I was so happy, and I was just thinking, all right, you know, everything is going to work out just fine. So I wrote the song, and of course turned it into a love song, As You're Dying. So As You're Dying. So yeah, this song's called All Right, because life does come around. It does get better, you know, it's a cycle. It's a perfect day, roses bloom the way, birds are singing praise, and my soul's at ease. Butterflies dancing on the breeze, and the leaves say, 'cause you're here with me, baby. All right, all right, all right, woo woo wee, all right. All right, la di da di da da. All right, all right, all right. Woo-woo-wee, everything gonna work out just fine. Glad we took this chance on sweet circumstance. You're the best roommate that I ever had. If I had to choose words to describe you, you're as comfortable as my own home brown shoes. Alright, woo-woo-wee, alright, la-di-da-di-da-da, alright, woo-woo-wee, everything gonna work out just fine. Don't you know I can't tell by the way you turn your head to me that you're under the same spell as the one that's taking over me. Oh, I am flying high. I am flying. I am flying high. Alright, woo-wee, alright, la-di-da-di-da-da, alright, woo-wee, everything gonna work out just fine,
Yeah, that's awesome. Well done. Thank you so much. So where can everyone find you?
Tansy Mayhew.
Yeah, we'll leave some links.
Yeah, we'll definitely leave some links.
Great.
On
Links in the
Facebook, my
comments.
music page is Tansy Music Live. And
DistroKid.
DistroKid, yeah, on Spotify. My website is Tansy Mayhew. We'll leave some links there.
All right, great. Let's bring everyone in. Hello. Lisa, you're muted, and I can't unmute you for some reason. I don't know why. Thank you all so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having
Pleasure.
me.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
cool listening to all you guys, hey.
So tell me how it felt, because there's going to be people watching here that are like, oh, I'm freaking out about, this whole thing. I'm going to talk to you, Lisa, about this. How do you feel about it after you've gone through, you've played the show? Was it just chill?
Yeah. Look, it's good. It's not too scary. I think recent things that have happened in my life have sort of made me take this step a little bit too, and just go, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? Right. You've just got to really do what you want to do and do it for yourself, and don't give a stuff what anyone else thinks. It would be lovely for people to like it, but life's short.
Well, the beautiful thing about music is when you create it, it doesn't matter what it is. You can create this emotional thing, and there's going to be someone out there that loves it. It doesn't matter what you create. You could just, I won't give you an example of what you could do, because there are things that I could say that you could do, and people would love that as well. But just creating sound and putting emotion into stuff. There are so many pieces of music that have been used in film and TV that if you were to listen to them on your own, you'd go, how? So it's just a matter of putting yourself into the position of creating as much as you can, as much as you feel like you want to, and just adding to the experience of, other people and yourself in the creative world. I think it's just important to get on that thing and create. Let's see if there's Alex says well done. I think that was to you guys. And Cass says love this. Thank you so much for everyone that's been commenting. That has been really cool. Does anyone else want to say anything before we wrap this up?
I just want to mention another open mic that's out there as well, if people are keen.
Yeah.
So just the one at the Unibar at the moment.
Cool.
There's things online. If you go onto the Unibar website, they offer you can sign up for the open mic there. And you get a good 20 minutes, which is a great time to be on stage and do a few songs. So they're very encouraging, great sound setup as well.
Fantastic. Is there anyone in particular that runs that, or is it just someone whoever's on?
I think it's Shane maybe who, yes. Yeah.
Great. Cool.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll have to...
If you just go onto the Unibar website, you can find the links to that there. Or I can try and find it and put the link on the link if anyone wants to see it. So.
Awesome. Thanks, Nick. And Alex, thank you, Alex. I'm glad you're watching. No matter where you're watching from, make sure you put a comment in here. And like I said, if you have anyone else that you think should be on the show that would love to have an opportunity, there's no limits here. And there's no filters either. There's no one filtering any of the songs or the songwriters that come on here. If you are a songwriter and you want to share your stuff, you come on here and do it. Cheers, Scotty. You're a champion, mate. All right. Anyone else want to say anything? We're all good?
Just thanks. You're doing a great thing here, Anthony.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see it grow. There's going to be some great things come out of not only this, but the spin-off things that happen from here. Thank you all for being here. It's been wonderful to hear your music and share all of this. We'll see you next week. So next week, around about the same time, hopefully, if everything runs okay. I had to run out of the room in the middle of your song, Nick, because there was a great big cockroach in the lounge room, and my wife was screaming, and I had to run in there and get it. But there's always something happen. Yeah, that's right. There's always something happen. At the end of one of the other shows, I had to we had to go to the hospital with my son. So something's going to happen Sunday nights. Something always happens on a Sunday night. Thank you all for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks, Anthony. Bye.
Great night.